Darroux, the current president of the Rotary Club of Barbados, a club that has been existing for over 60 years in Barbados, 61 years of service and counting. We are part of a global organization, Rotary International, which has been serving the world for over 118 years. We are a community service club. We serve the communities where we operate. We are in over 200 countries with 46,000 clubs serving in 200 communities, a total of 1.4 million members globally. Rotary is a service organization, and what we focus on is our community, the needs of our community. In Barbados, we have done a number of community projects, starting from construction of homes. The Challenger Home was one of our landmark projects, and this was set up to serve children who are differently abled. And later we set up the Beauview House, which catered for the parents of the children with limited abilities. We've also done a number of projects catered for the youth. Most recently, we have our Building the Brand called You, where we provide non-traditional education programs to the children at our secondary schools. Over the last 3 years, we have been working with the Juvenile Liaison Scheme, supporting the youth at risk and providing programs to enhance their confidence and to elevate them. Rotary was the one that led a chain link project in Barbados, where in the year of the International Year of the Child, Barbados stood up and said, we care about our children. So we formed a chain link across 67 coastal miles of Barbados, where over 90,000 residents gathered in a chain link around Barbados in support of children. During that project, we raised some funds which assisted us with some of our programs where we continue to support children. Now, before I go further into our projects, I want to talk about how we raise funds to support our community. Every year, and for the last 27 years, we've hosted carols by candlelight at Ilaro Court. This is where the candles light up every year. And it's now a Bajan tradition. We really cannot stop that program or that project. And persons look forward to it every year. Even during the pandemic, we had to find a way to continue carols by candlelight. And what we did, we transitioned to a virtual show at the Globe Driving. So we never stopped. And that project, what it does, it allows us to raise funds in order for us to effectively carry out our community projects. And we continue to do that year after year. And residents, as well as visitors, they look forward to that event. It provides an opportunity for Corporate Barbados to partner with us and for the public to support, in a small way that can transition to something bigger. Outside of the projects that I would have already mentioned, over the last 2 years, we started a water tank project at our secondary schools. To date, we have installed over 24 water tanks at 10 secondary schools, and we are hoping to continue that project to create that backup water system at the remaining schools. We are now trying to obtain the necessary funding to continue that project. So as the new president for this year, my vision is Rotary's vision. Together we see a world where people unite and take action and create lasting change in the communities where we operate. So with that vision, and under the theme for this Rotary year, which is to create hope in the world, and we have translated that to create hope in our community, we are going to take on a number of projects this year. For example, there's some of projects that we have done over the years that we will continue. For example, the youth programs I spoke about at the secondary schools and with the Juvenile Liaison Scheme. Our club is very supportive of those programs, and we will continue those programs. We also look at current happenings, and in the news we would have heard of the challenges associated with the non-communicable diseases. So this year we are taking on a major project, partnering with a number of corporate organizations to scale up community-based screening and increase health literacy. That program is aimed at prevention and control of the NCD situation in our community. Outside of our own community of Barbados, we also assist our neighbors. And in times of disaster, we are there. Over the past few years, we have assisted when Hurricane Ivan hit Grenada. Our team was on the ground providing supplies, immediate needs. We then assisted Dominica after Hurricane Maria. And we also assisted Montserrat when the volcano erupted, and more recently in St. Vincent. So we don't only assist within our own community, we support our neighboring communities as well. Volunteerism is very important. It's important for you as an individual. It feels good. You feel like you're giving back. And there are some persons who may feel like, I prefer to write a check rather than go out and paint a building. That's okay, because we need the check to get the paint to paint the building. But I think if you can volunteer, it's really a feel-good thing, and you're giving back to a community, and in some cases, a community that has supported you.